ਪੀਲੇ ਰੰਗ ਦੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਏ ਚਲਾਵੇ slowly
Good day, this is King David Forex once again, and today what I'll be taking you is a very effective strategy to predict spikes. Like from my last video on the spike I posted, I was seeing some people commenting and sharing it and liking it, that is quite working. Yes, it works. Okay, it works. Just for you to be smart and be disciplined in your trading, because I do say it's not about the strategies. Are you disciplined when it comes to trading? Do you trade because you are bored or just feel like trading? No. When you're about to place a trade, you ask yourself, why am I placing this trade? The setup I'm to use, is it accurate? Is it okay for me to place a trade? Why should I place a buy? Why should I place a sell? Okay, you don't just wake up, probably you are bored or you are just like okay, let me just start trading. No, you trade when you have a favorable setup, when market is favorable. Okay, so before we start, if today is your first time of getting to my channel, okay, I would like you to subscribe to my channel and also make sure that the alert button is being is on, so you can see my next videos. Okay, like from the last video I uploaded on my channel, I made it clear that I have about 5 working strategies for spike alone. Okay, there are a lot of videos on volatility, even price action, that I have in stock for you guys. Okay, and once again, I really want to appreciate those that called in personally to appreciate the strategy, and most persons have been showing me their profits. Okay, so this is another strategy for spike predicting, and in this strategy we need about 3 indicators. Okay, we need 3 indicators, and I'll be explaining the function of each indicator. The first indicator we have to use is known as Bollinger Band. Yes, Bollinger Band. Okay, that is the first indicator we're going to set. So how can we do that? Okay, if you're an iPhone user like me, I'm trying to explain to you, very simple. Either you tap on the screen and click on indicators, or you can also go to the top menu and see this F, click on F. It's same process. Okay, from main window, the top right, you click on plus. So what I want to add now is Bollinger Bands. You click on it. I would advise just leave it as default. Just leave it the way it is currently. The only thing you might want to change is the level. Sorry, yes, the level. Sorry, not level. Sorry, yes, is you go to the style and make it 4 pixel. This pixel is just the thickness of the lines. Okay, so you can use 3 pixel, anyone you use, but I prefer this 4 pixel because it's quite bigger. Okay, you can see it's very bold. If you use, let me use 1 pixel, you see that it's very light, but me, I prefer using 4 pixels, so it depends on your choice. Okay, so I'll choose 4 pixel. Okay, all right, just leave it this setting default. All right, okay, now we've set the Bollinger Band. Another indicator we are going to add is what we know as moving average 48. Okay, so I will explain the function of all these indicators I'm adding. Same process again. Tap on the screen, indicators, top right, this plus sign, click on it, then click on moving average. Okay, here I want to edit to 48. The method, simple. Then style, can make it 4 as well. Then I would like to have my color to be yellow. Okay, you can make yours any color you want depending on your choice. So that's that. Okay, that's been added. Then the last indicator I want to add is moving average 10. Okay, so same process again. Tap on the screen, indicator, click on this plus sign, moving average. Then this period change to 10. Okay, then this method, simple, same method. Then style, I would like it to be red. Okay, let me use, I think it's okay, red, save. All right, so if you observe my chart here, the indicators we need are all out there and they are perfect. So let me try to explain the functions of each indicator. Even though you don't use for boom and crash, you can as well use for that trade, which I will explain later. There's one video I'm going to upload which is just based on volatility. Okay, not only volatility, all trade, it works for all trade, all type of market, be it currency pairs, go, any of the trade, it works for it. I call it all-rounder strategy. Okay, I'll do that. So now the first indicator I'll be explaining is this Bollinger Band, these green lines. We have upper Bollinger Band, middle and lower Bollinger Band. Okay, all right. What are the functions of these indicators? First, when it comes to crash, let's take crash as a case study. Okay, like we all know that crash is about buying, then suddenly you have a crash, you have a sell. That's how they got the word crash from. Okay, now most times the upper Bollinger Band as regards crash serve as resistance. Okay, meaning when buy candles get to upper Bollinger Band, there is about 50% assurance that it's going to spike. Okay, so in just a layman explanation, I would say this upper Bollinger Band serves as resistance, then the lower Bollinger Band serves as support. If you don't understand price action correctly, I will drop a video on price action, trying to explain price action so you understand this word resistance and support properly. But for the sake of this spike strategy, just take it like that. So you have upper Bollinger Band serve as resistance from the word resisting, trying to resist further movement of the buy. When something is standing as a standing block, definitely it's going to reverse back. So our cases here that we buy, when the buy candles get to upper Bollinger Band, it starts going down. So in a very simple explanation, I would say upper Bollinger Band serves as resistance and lower Bollinger Band serves as support. Then as regards the middle Bollinger Band, okay, I would say it can either serve as resistance or entry point depending. Okay, then what is the function of this moving average 48? Okay, this moving average 48, for the sake of I don't want the chart to be too congested, I would like to first derivate this Bollinger Band and moving average 10 so I can explain properly, okay, each of the indicators. So please pardon me, let me just kind of, okay, I think I'm deleting this one. Okay, let me leave this one. So okay, so I'm left with the moving average 48 to me, there's different way of trading, that different way of trying to determine trend. You can use price action, trend line, candlestick formation, a lot. Okay, but to me, over the years, I would say if I want to just take a simple and fast detection of the trend, I make use of moving average 48. All right, how does it work? Very simple. When candles are trending below moving average 48, it signifies a downtrend. I will come again, please. This is moving average 48, this yellow tick line. Okay, so the best way to determine trend in a simple and a layman explanation, okay, I will say when candles, like currently now, candles is currently trending below it, this current market. So I will say in a way we are in a downtrend. So as regards this strategy, okay, you need to understand downtrend and what uptrend. So let's check it out. Okay, you can see that candles were actually trending above it. Okay, and definitely it started going uptrend until it got to probably a resistance here, which will be explained on price action, why it started to start reversing. As you can see this current spike just occurred now. Why? Candles were trending below this moving average 48. Okay, so in just a simple way of determining downtrend, but there are still more sophisticated ways of trying to determine trend. Like, let's check it out here. Okay, check it now. These candles are trending above this moving average 48. As you can see, is what also having an uptrend. You can see. All right, so let's check it out again. You can see here, you can see downtrend here. Sorry, and so on and so forth. You can check past trade and see that it's like that. So as regards this strategy, I make use of this moving average 48 to determine trend. Just a very quick trend. So if you want to take a trade for like hours or minutes, which most times I do a lot, most times probably I'm very busy and I want to just place trade and leave it and come back in the next 2 hours, which I'm very sure will be in profit. So that sophisticated way of getting the trend of the market. But this, as you got this strategy, because this is just like you're scalping. I'm sure you must understand the word scalping. If you're a scalper, like you are a trader scalp, you just come to the market, like get few setup, place your trade and leave the market. So you definitely don't stay long in the market. You just come to the market, the chart, check through, like see 2 or more setups and just place trade and you leave. So we also have swing traders. Those ones tend to stay longer. Most of those swing traders make use of higher time frame for their analysis. Okay, but this strategy also works for all time frames. We're definitely going to get there now. You see the efficacy of this strategy, that it works for all time frame. All right. So in a very simple explanation, I will say this moving average 48, okay, serve as what it means to get downtrend. So in summary, if you want to determine a downtrend, when candles are trending below it, okay, it signifies a downtrend. All right. Okay, so the next indicator is moving average 10. This moving average 10 is what we use as our entry point. This moving average 10 helps us to signify our entry point. So let me add back this Bollinger Band. Okay, so most times don't mind where I explain. I'm type that always to be speaking too much grammar on Forex. It's not by grammar, it's not by trying to, it's just for you to make profit. It's not by you speaking grammar, trying to explain some using technical stuff. Just explain to a layman, like someone that I've never had a forex before, ability for you to just understand using a simple explanation. All right, now let's get down to business. How do you place trade? How do you predict spike with this few setup I just made on my phone? First, to predict spike in crash. Now, I said I'm using crash as a case study. Okay, the trend must be a downtrend. I don't know if you get that. The trend must be what? A downtrend. All right. So to determine spikes in crash, the trend must be downtrend. So if you want to start in at all, let's take this current market as a case study. Now, if you check out for the moving average 10, like where is it located? Is it up? Is candle trending below it? From here, I will say you can see here that candles currently are trending below it. These are the current candle. So I will say for a quick review to scalp, I will say I'll accept that this is what a downtrend as regards this strategy. Like I said earlier, Forex is not being using the best strategy, it's being smart. It's ability for you to minimize your losses and maximize your profits. Okay, so there's no trader that will come and tell you that one strategy is 100% accurate, but ability for you to get the efficiency of that strategy matters a lot. If each strategy can give you about 80 to 90% win ratio, I think it's a very fair strategy. All right, now for me, I would say it's the downtrend. That is the first condition. Is the downtrend. I'm using M1 time frame. Why? Because you are scalping, you are predicting. So I do advise people to use big loss high time frame, because the more your time frame, the more you tend to stay longer in the market. But using just M1 time frame, which is 1 minute time frame, you can easily eject yourself from the market in case the spike does not occur as expected. So by the end of the day, you tend to still always bounce back in profit, even though some of your trades might not be profitable. So depending on how you know how to trade, some persons they make use of high time frame, but for the sake of those that scalpers using M1 time frame, as you can see, this is just a downtrend from this explanation. Then the second condition is that you place a sell when this buy is about to get to moving average 10, which is yellow line. This is red line. So you place your sell about few seconds before it get to this moving average 10. All right, and your stop loss, please, your stop loss is 2 to 3 candles after it has passed the moving average 10. So in summary, I would say moving average 10 in this aspect serves as resistance and also as our entry point. So let's say you place a sell here, and after 2 candles it does not spike, you close your small loss. And please, when it comes to spike predicting, make sure you are consistent with your lot size. If you are starting the day with one lot size, make sure that all the trades you are going to place on that day is always one lot size. Don't use one lot size probably in the afternoon you have because you've already lost some amount of money, you increase your lot size, or because you are scared, you now have to reduce your lot size to 0.5. Because first on the norms is planning. Before you place it, before you start trading for the first time, very first, the start of the day, do a proper planning. Plan your trade. Okay, today I'm having just $50 capital. Okay, this kind of loss size I will be able to use conveniently without me trying to be emotional. Okay, so, and once you start with zero, let's say you start with 0.2, just use that 0.2 for all your predicting of spikes. So in the plus or minus of the end of the day, you always be in profit. Imagine probably you started the the trade, and the very first 10 you predicted all went in profit with 0.2. Then the 11th one you're trying to predict, you're like, okay, since my very first 10 ended in profit, let me increase my loss size to 0.5, and the 11th and 12th ones did not any profit. So if you see that you are losing your profit, you are losing from your profit. If care is not taken, at the end of the day you may end up losing all the profit you've made in the money. So first, is not just I have the best strategy, I have a mentor. Is about having a planning. You have to be smart. If you're not smart, I just said, if you're not smart in being a forex trader, you cannot make any profit from it. If like, go and meet those that are working in the broker, let them give you the best strategy, or let them tell you that, okay, by this social time we are expecting a spike. If you are still not smart enough, you have to outsmart the broker. Okay, now that's that. So your stop loss is 2 to 3 candle after it does not spike, you close, then you enter again in this middle Bollinger Band. Like I said earlier, this middle Bollinger Band serves as entry as well. You enter again few seconds before moving average, this middle Bollinger Band. Then after two to three candles after it does not spike, you close your trade and wait for the next opportunity. All right, so I'm also going to, let's go to past market that it occurred. All right, let's use this as a case study, please. Okay, let's say when this first spike occurred, you're not around, or you just happen to see your chart like that. All right, from here the first condition has been met. You can see this is moving average 48, this yellow line. So let's say you're actually on this candle, this green candle here, and you can see the spike occurred. So that means you're actually sure that yes, you are in a downtrend. That is the first condition. Now the second condition is that you enter few seconds before you get to moving average 48. Okay, then you place your trade, and there you go. Okay, let me use a better, okay, let's take this again as a case study. Okay, as you can see here, even from here you can just see that moving average 48 most times serves as like a blocking, like a resisting factor for spike to occur. Like let's say the very first one that occurred here, you were not available, you're not online. Maybe you came online when this green candle were actually going up. Then when it gets to this moving average 48, it spikes. Then, like I told you from my first video on the spike, when you see a spike like this, at least don't be in haste to close your profit. You wait for like 2 to 3 candles to see if there will be more, and there are more, and you enter again from when it's about to get to this moving average 48, this moving average 10, which is here. You can see that the spike occurred. All right, let me get, okay, same here as well. Check it out. This is the moving average 48, you can see here. So let's say the very first one you're not online, the second one shows a perfect downtrend as regards M1 10 frame. Then let's say you place your trade here, this moving average 10, and after 2 candles it does not spike, you close a small loss. And I said enter again when you get moving average when you get to middle Bollinger Band. So if you enter, let's say you place a trade here, okay, after 2 candles you close and you are very consistent with your discipline, then you enter again in this place, you get a spike. Okay, you get a spike. And let's say you enter here again, so even getting here you just close because no spike occurred. All right, let me also check. Okay, this is another explanation. Again, this is another setup. The very first spike occurred, and start aiming from here, see, get a spike, then see this on our spike again, like that. So let me explain to you using higher time frame. Same here, let's check it out here. Let's say the first one occurred, you're not online, so you start aiming from here. Why? The first condition is that the moving average 48 is up and candles are below 8, which signifies a quick downtrend. Okay, don't misquote me, please. I said downtrend can be determined depending on how you trade. If you are a scalper, you can use few quick setup to determine your downtrend. That, don't mind you, that downtrend is not going to be for long, probably for just few ways to just get your few setup and place your trade. Let's say you get your trade here, I mean your spike here, you can see 1 2 3 4. So ability for you to be very smart and being disciplined in your trading will earn you a good fortune, not just strategy, your discipline. I told you, if you want to place trade, you ask yourself, why am I placing a trade? Why should I place a buy? Why should I place a sell? This setup, is it okay for me to place a buy or sell? All right, let's go to boom, which is the opposite of what? Of crash. So in boom, it's very, very simple. Just interchange the conditions. How? In this aspect, we are considering moving average 48 being what? As uptrend. That means candles are trending candles are trending above moving average 48. From here, I'll use this place as a special setup here. You can see, let's say at the very first, this first spike that I called, you're trying to check if it's going to come down, and you can see that literally from here is like an uptrend, a quick uptrend. Okay, don't get me wrong, because most person will say, how this person just be using this kind of moving average to time trend is wrong. Don't get me wrong, I told you that there are different way of getting your trend. If you're a scalper, there's a way you get your trend and get few. It's just like a quick way of getting your trend, but it's not for long. Okay, so then you can say that if you place your trade here, check it out. Let's say you place few seconds before you get to moving average 48, and since moving average 48, since this middle vertical band and moving average 10 is very close, you can see that you can place your buy, and you see that you get your massive spike. So let's say from here again, you try to get a new opportunity from here. Let's say from here you started from here, 2 candles doesn't spike, you close, you enter again. From here, if you observe from here, it's about 4 candles, but I will still advise stick to the plan, please. 2 candles or 3 candles, close. There are many opportunities. Okay, so let's go to another aspect. You can see here again. Let's see exactly. See, one thing I want you to understand, that when it comes to spike, just a few setup can give you a daily target. You don't have to spend hours or days or minutes in the trade. Just about 20 minutes or 10 minutes in the market is going to give you a target, and you leave the market. Simple as that. Let me use this current place as my case study. Let's say I'm trying to get opportunities. I was not getting any opportunity. So just check it out. At the very first instance here, when the spike occurred, so this, I'll consider this moving average 48. So it's a what? Uptrend. So I start aiming, and my very first one I aimed, it spiked. On that one, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. 6, 7. With this 7 entry, just this, most times people check my status and they're like, this guy doesn't have some losses. How? These are the few secrets, but this is just a way to open your eyes to where I'm going to. Where I'm going to is more technical, but these are few strategies you can use to make your daily target. With just this entering, this few marketing, this should not be up to 20 minutes market occurring here. With this, okay, you get a daily target. If done correctly, you're good to go and make a profit. So that's how it works. I hope you practice with demo first to make sure you understand it. Please be smart. Forex is not strategy. I would say, based on experience, Forex is about 45% strategy, then the rest of the percent is your mind. It's your concept. How disciplined are you? Are you disciplined? I told you, if you have to place a sale or a buy, if you have to place a trade, first question that comes to your mind is, why am I placing a buy? Why? Is it because I'm bored? I just, people are trading, let me also trade? No. Most times I don't trade in weekends. I don't trade when I'm tired, when I'm bored. That is very dangerous time to trade, because you are bored or you just feel like trading. Don't feel like trading. Even though in a full day you are so busy, and the time you had time to trade, there was no setup. Don't trade. Don't do try and error. Just leave the market and come back. Definitely, you always smile. You always withdraw. People that knows my history, King Day Forex, they know how I do withdraw my status. They do see it. My student knows how much I withdraw every day. I don't have to struggle with the market. You can only make profit from trading if you're very smart and disciplined. Nothing else. Don't just place trade. Apply the strategies when you have a good setup and you're good to go. All right. So this is for M1 time frame. Now let's checkmate if this strategy can work for other time frame. Let's check it out. Okay. All right. Let's go to M5 time frame. M5. Let's check it out. Let me check a good entry. All right. Let's use this place as a case study. All right. The very first part that I called, this one I called here. Okay, let me zoom out a bit so you can see. Okay, please don't mind the way I explain, please. I'm just someone that I don't need to be explaining grammar. The first is not by grammar, it's not by it's who makes money at you refer as forex trader. If you are making profit and you're withdrawing, you are a trader. But if you're just having too much theories on your head, you have a lot of theories, a lot of grammar, you're not making profit from forex, fuck you, bro. Sorry for that statement. But if you are making profit and withdrawing from forex, I will call you a real forex trader. Not the one that I will start trying to explain things using grammar, technical issues, technical explanation, rather technical analysis. Of course, when it comes to technical analysis, I know of that, which I'm going to take you guys. Of course, I'll do that. Just share my just make sure that you follow my channel, because you will learn a lot. I can assure that you will learn a lot. So let's just go to the point. This is moving average. This is first condition, which is moving average 48. Let's say this first spike occurred, and you can see that, okay, let's say this is a uptrend, then the buy start occurring, and you can see this spike, this long one. This massive spike alone can give you a target for the day, and you're good to go. This is 5-minute time frame. With 2 losses of this spike, you're good to go. You close your profit, then see on that entry point again here. See, this alone again can give you daily profit, your daily target. See here, you can see. So it works for all time frame, be it M15, H1. Let's check out H1. Let's check it out. Now mind you, please let me explain some term. Please, mind you, if you are to use higher time frame, it means you are not a scalper, you are a swing trader. So the little secret you just discovered now is that with this strategy you can also trade price action. Yes, but deeply I'll go into price action. Okay, trying to explain price action because I also trade price action. In some cases, maybe I'm very busy for the week and I don't want to be check my chart every day. I just place a trade, do some few technical analysis, place a trade, put a stop loss and take profit, and maybe after 4 days I check, I mean, my profit. You see? So let's check it out here. Okay, check it out here. So you can see that the first spike occurred. Then the first condition. Okay, then you aim again, see spike, you see, and so on and so forth. So thank you very much for your time. Once again, this is King David Forex. Don't mind me the way I talk. I just try to explain things in a very simple manner, in a very explanatory way. So there's no need to be brewing grammar or doing some, just make profits. The aim is to make profit. Okay. All right. So if you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like, comment, share. If you think it's not working, please talk to me, comment, explain why it's not working. Maybe I can support you. You can also like my videos and share to your friends, help them. Don't just be selfish to yourself. Share, okay, to your friends. Subscribe, okay. I need you guys motivation. If I see motivation, I'll keep helping you guys. I'll keep uploading videos. So share. All right. So if you still need more training, I'll drop my WhatsApp contact in the description. You can chat me up on WhatsApp for further mentoring and further training. Thank you very much. God bless.